Final horses moving into line, and as the race develops, the two bookends will be Bertrando on the lead. He's just got to be there. He goes out wing early, and the other bookend, the horse that comes from way out of it, is Concerned. There is Bertrando, who is brilliantly fast, who lost this race last year in the shadow of the finish line to the 130-to-1 shot from France Arcon. The other horses getting ready, and there is Dramatic Gold to do his running from mid-pack. He likes to make his move in the middle part of the race. And there is the richest horse in racing today, Best Pal, with earnings of over $5 million. The final horses to be loaded here will be Dernier Empereur, playing the role of the long shot from France this year. The last two move into the starting gate. Devil His Due in post position number 14 as we await the start of the 11th Breeders' Cup Classic. The Devil's in, and they're off. Best Pal breaks alertly. Go for Gin did as well, and there goes Bertrando immediately to the front. Bertrando clears the field and glides over to the inside with the lead by 2 lengths. Dramatic Gold second now on the outside. Go for Gin is running in third. Tabasco Cat pinched back a bit, now running in fourth. Flag down fifth toward the inside. Best Pal sixth. Soul of the Matter is seventh. Devil Is Due 4 wide 8. Dernier Emperor behind horses running in ninth. Milcom is 10th. Cezanne 11th, and Grand Lodge is running in 12th position. Then Azud and Concern is the last one as they round the first turn and make their way into the backstretch. Bertrando fires a bold opening salvo with a quarter in 22 3/5 seconds, and he leads by 2.5 lengths. Dramatic Gold is chasing this blistering pace, and on the outside, Tabasco Cat is just off the lead, running in third. The Derby winner, Go for Gin, is fourth. Bertrando's unbridled speed has carried him through an opening half mile of 46 3/5 seconds. Dernier Emperor is now making progress toward the inside. Flag down is running in 5th position. Soul of the Matter is 6th on the outside. Grand Lodge in and among horses, running in 7th. Go for Gin has retreated back to 8th. Best Pal is 9th now with a half mile to run. Then Milcom. Azud is making progress toward the inside. Devil Is Due is near the back of the pack. And Concern is kicking in. He's picking off horses one by one as they round the far turn. But he is still 8 lengths to make up as Dramatic Gold has collared Bertrando, and Tabasco Cat is poised for the final quarter mile as they come into the stretch, and Concern continues to gather momentum, and Soul of the Matter is also set down for the drive. Best Pal is coming with his rally. They're coming to the final furlong. Tabasco Cat, Dramatic Gold, head to head. Concern continues to fly on the far outside. Tabasco Cat past day, trying to get him home. Concern will try to do it from last to first. And here's the wire. Concern from out of the clouds to win the 11th Breeders' Cup Classic. And it was Tabasco Cat narrowly losing here to the stretch running power of Concern.
So the Hollywood ending did not quite occur, almost, but it was another 3-year-old, Concern. Always the bridesmaid, but seldom the bride. He is a colt, but he's made 13 starts this year, only 2 wins, but 5 seconds and 6/3. He always comes charging from back in the pack, but rarely got to the line first. When it counted in the $3 million Classic, Concern and Jerry Bailey, winning the Classic for the 2nd straight year, were right on the money. Pulling up next to Greg McCarron. What about a word from Jerry, Greg?
Jerry is really, really dirty. Jerry, I think it's only fitting that this horse win the biggest race of the year. He's been so close so often.
Yeah, he's been knocking on the door. And I'll tell you what, I didn't start claiming squeaky wheel today, but I was getting concerned.
That's in reference to last year, is that correct?
That's correct. No, it took me all day, but I finally got there, and this horse tried so hard, it's only fitting that he does win.
Well, 2 years in a row you win the Classic. Congratulations, Jerry. It's dynamite.
Thanks, Greg. Hi to all you guys that are sitting watching this with a 47.
Back to you, Tom.
All right, Greg. Jerry Bailey, who surprised on our Kong, pulls another shocker this year on a 7-to-1 shot, Concern. We're isolated on number 9, Concern. He is in the yellow and blue diamond silks of Robert Meyerhoff. You see him between horses here. Tom Durkin, as you remember, the call said he was picking up horses right and left, and he did here under Jerry Bailey pick his way between horses. Bailey keeps his momentum going, not wanting to have to check at this point of the race, moving to the outside just a bit there and going by Ezud. Look at him, he's flying now. Bailey really has Concern in gear at this point. Best Pal is the next to fall to the charge of Concern as he begins to pick up horses with ease. As they are into the turn for home, he has dead aim on the leaders. Right now, it's Tabasco Cat and Pat Day that will go to the front. But here with that relentless energy is Concern, feeling the whip from Bailey. Now switch to the left hand. He's coming up on the outside of Tabasco Cat. Back to the right hand for the whip from Bailey. He's got him in gear. He has collared Tabasco Cat. And in the final strides, Concern sees the whip and sees victory in the Classic. And for the Lucas family, hoping for that magical end to the dream. So close, but not quite. Jeff Lucas and his wife, a poignant moment. Tom Hammond in the gloaming at Churchill Downs, where in a scene reminiscent of 1988, when Ali Sheba came charging out of the darkness to win the Classic, Concern, the 3-year-old, has pulled the upset, paying $17, $680, $440. Tabasco Cat, $560, $380, Dramatic Gold, and the exacta prices you see. So close for Pat Day and Tabasco Cat. He's with Mike Battaglia.
And a classic finish in the Classic. Two classy 3-year-olds right to the wire together. Pat, a little bit about the race.
Well, it was a great race, but first I'd like to just take a moment to extend my heartfelt concerns for the 47 permanently disabled riders that the Jockeys Guild is attempting to take care of. It was a great race, Mike. Great finish, two great colts, great 3-year-olds that I think you'll see some more of them next year as 4-year-olds. My colt gave his all. As a matter of fact, we had to work real hard to get by the 1A down there late, and I thought we was going to be all right. And when Concern came, my horse dug in and tried hard, and I'm just very proud of him. Very happy for Mr. Lucas and his big day, and just praise God for the opportunity to be here.
And a great effort by Tabasco Cat. Over to Bob Newmeyer with Jerry Bailey.
Well, Jerry, we have to stop meeting like this. Last year it was our Kong in the winner's circle after the Classic. This year it's Concern. Not quite as improbable, but people stamped this horse as a runner-up, a horse that just didn't have the get-up to maybe win. He was second so many times to Holy Bull, a lot of great races. Obviously, that was a mistake for people to think that.
Well, he runs hard every time, and if the race sets up properly and I don't mess it up, you know, he usually gets there. I do want to take a minute to say hello to all my family in their respective homes, especially my son Justin and all the guys and gals in the chairs. But back to the race, he runs hard every time. If it sets up right, he's going to get there.
And it's set up right with fast early fractions. You knew that going in. The question was traffic.
It really did. And I did have a little problem going into the far turn. Mike Smith's horse was tiring, and Cash Asmussen's horse was drifting out. Mike gave me a good chance. I got through there, and the rest is history.
Back-to-back Breeders' Cup Classics for the smiling Jerry Bailey, who said, I got one bullet left before this race, and it proved to be a silver bullet. Congratulations.
It was good. Thanks.
All right. Jerry Bailey, Tom.
Bailey has 3 Breeders' Cup wins, all in the Classic. He won the Black Tie Affair in the Classic here in 1991 at Churchill Downs. Let's go to Marianne Grabavoy for the presentation.
Thanks, Tom. Concern 13 races this year on the board every time now. The $3 million Classic. With me, Mr. Robert Meyerhoff and his wife Jane, his 2 sons, and the trainer Dick Small. And here to make the presentation is James T-Man, the Vice President of Mobile Corporation.
Mr. Meyerhoff, on behalf of 60,000 mobile employees worldwide, all of our dealers and distributors, most importantly, all of our valued mobile customers, we just congratulate you. Your horse ran a great race.
Thank you very much.
Super stretch.
Well, we're very proud of him. He's a wonderful horse.
Mr. Meyerhoff, you've been in it for 31 years. Is it any better than this? Does it ever get any better than this?
No, never any better than this. It's wonderful.
And you bred this horse, too.
Oh, yeah, and I bred his father, and I raised his mother. And so I have the whole family, the homebred all the way.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tom Hammond.
All right, Marianne, no concern for the 3-year-olds here. They run 1, 2, 3, 4. Concern, Tabasco Cat, Dramatic Gold, and Soul of the Matter. Wayne Lucas is with Mike Battaglia.
And Wayne Lucas, you had one heck of a day. Both your 2-year-olds when you're in 1-2 in the Phillies race, and Tabasco Cat gave it his all.
I was so pleased with him. You know, you get that close, and you know that there's got to be a winner and a loser, but you just wish that maybe he could get one more jump. But we had a wonderful day, and I wanted this one, as you might guess, a little bit more than the others. And the it just wasn't in the cards, I guess. And it was a good horse that beat us with a wonderful race. And Jerry rode well, and Dickie Small did a beautiful job of preparing him. But I just wanted this one so much, Mike.
It was a heck of an effort. Thank you, Wayne. Back up to you, Tom.
All right, Mike, the Maryland-bred Concern, a 3-year-old colt by Broad Brush, wins the $3 million Classic.
Final horses moving into line as the race develops. The two bookends will be for Trando on the lead. He's just got to be there. He goes out wing early. And the other bookend, the horse that comes from way out of it, is Concerned. There is Bertrand to do his running from mid-pack. He likes to make his move in the middle part of the race. And there is the richest horse in racing today, Best Pal, with earnings of over $5 million. The final horses to be loaded here will be Dernier, Emperor, Devil's in, and they're off. Best Pal breaks alertly. Gopher Gin did as well, and there goes Bertrando immediately to the front. Bertrando clears the field and glides over to the inside with the lead by who is brilliantly fast, who lost this race last year in the shadow of the finish line with a 130-to-1 shot from France Arcon. The other horses getting ready, and there is Dramatic Gold playing the role of the long shot from France this year. The last two move into the starting gate. Devil His Due in post position number 14 as we await the start of the 11th Breeders' Cup Classic.